And I know this isn't easy for you. That's why I'm trying to be straightforward and honest with you, okay? I don't want to keep any secrets. I don't want to hide anything for you. Someone's going to talk to you about what happened, though. We will keep you updated with everything.
This is Christopher Scholtes, captured moments after his daughter Parker was found in a hot car in their driveway. We have exclusive footage and his statements to 911 and detectives from last month. Welcome to Killer Files. I'm Angenette Levy. On July 9th in Marana, Arizona, just outside Tucson, Christopher was in utter despair when his wife returned from work to discover their 2-year-old daughter abandoned in the car. Despite being home hours earlier, Parker was left securely strapped in her car seat. Immediately, his wife, Erika Scholtes, an anesthesiologist, dialed 911 when she realized Parker wasn't in the house.
What are you reporting?
She was in the car sleeping. She's unresponsive.
Okay. And who is she?
Please.
My
daughter. My daughter. Please.
And this was out in the driveway?
Yes.
Is she still breathing?
No, she's not breathing right now.
Okay, we need to start CPR right now.
Yes, we are. We're starting CPR, yes. Oh my God.
How long has it been?
Half hour. It was, but it turns off. I've been checking. Oh my God.
Okay, is she breathing yet?
Is she breathing? No.
Shortly after, police disclosed that Christopher's claim of checking on Parker was false. In a desperate attempt to save her, Erika performed CPR, while EMTs rushed in to help, all while Christopher stood by, paralyzed by shock.
Anything.
The grainy body camera footage captures a haunting scene, a frantic Scholtes pacing back and forth, his hands pressed against his head, a silent testament to his overwhelming panic and regret.
Why don't we have a seat somewhere, okay?
What's going on? Why are you with me?
Because we were first responders and we were on scene when they called us. Anything like this happens, they call us.
In his account, Scholtes insisted he left Parker in the car with the air conditioning on, as he had claimed during the 911 call. Now, this detail is under intense scrutiny by investigators.
The AC was on.
What car was
Are
it?
you guys all here for me? My MDX.
The one parked
in the
outside?
driveway.
The black one? Okay.
The blue.
Or blue.
Are you guys here for me?
Yeah, we want to do everything we can. That's why you have so many of us.
You're my worst nightmare.
She's dead. Like, I need to be with her next time.
Oh my God, my no! No! She's dead. We have nothing. Sir, we're doing the best we can. Oh my God! They're going to Northwest. They're going to university.
Yeah, they're going to Banner right now. We're going to keep you updated with everything, okay? We just need to stand by with you right now, alright? Is that your wife out there?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to make sure she gets down there okay. Alright, we have officers escorting her down there. If we need to, we will drive her down there. And we'll make the same accommodations for you, alright? We'll keep you updated with everything they have now.
Christopher Scholtes remained in the family's home and officers stayed with him.
Moments later, we see Scholtes clutching a glass of water, visibly shaken. Then, his wife's urgent call comes through. She needs him at the hospital immediately, intensifying an already critical situation.
She wants me to try and get her right to the hospital.
Hey, we'll accommodate that for you, all right? We're just gonna need to get a statement from you about what happened, what's been going on. Obviously, I know this isn't easy for you, okay? It's not easy for anyone around right now. We're gonna keep you updated with everything we hear. Do you want to sit down somewhere? Where would you be most comfortable?
Sure, like...
You want me to refill this for you? Can I sit? Is that all right?
It's fine.
And what happened today?
We went to go back around, and we we didn't stop. We just came home. My daughters were at Elevate with my friend next door. They got home about 2:45 or so, and then we've just been hanging out at home. She was sleeping in the car, and I had the car on. But it has a sensor where every 30 minutes or so it'll turn off if you haven't moved. I swore she was in the house playing with her sisters like she always does. Just been right now, haven't been doing anything else really on the house. And like
What time?
well, we never do this anywhere, but I'm home, right? Like you're home, you're safe, your kids are home.
In a follow-up interview, Scholtes explains why he had parked the car on the driveway and recounts the duration Parker was inside, a detail that has now become central to the investigation.
I'm sorry this is all going on.
We always park that car in the garage usually, but I just got a Peloton recently, and the Peloton is in the garage now, so that's why it's not even in the garage. But
And how long was she sleeping in the car out there?
I want to say it was no more than 30, 45 minutes. And I don't think the air was off that entire time. I think there was a time in between. I had checked on her last, it was still running, she was still sleeping, and then when I went back out, the car was off.
This particular statement would later prove crucial. According to police and prosecutors, Parker remained in the car far longer than the 30 to 45 minutes Scholtes initially claimed. Shockingly, home security footage later revealed that she was in the vehicle for nearly 3 hours after his first statement, casting serious doubt on his account.
We weren't able to change anything for her. She wasn't breathing on her own, we didn't have a pulse. So we continued the CPR and in order to try to regain that. I don't know what that's going to look like from this point. Okay, as you know, she's very hot right now, and we're going to do everything we can to mitigate that. So with that said, I have some folks who are coming by. They're with the fire department, and they're going to help you walk through some of the things. Now I understand that your wife went with her, correct? Okay. So and we have some other folks that are going to meet her over there as well. Okay, so along with the law enforcement and our community assistance people, they'll walk through some of the things, get you ready to go down to the hospital. Okay. Do you have? I'm very sorry for this. This is not something we ever planned for. Chris, do you have any questions for me?
Oh my God.
Amid the unfolding chaos, a small but jarring detail emerges. Scholtes' dogs are still outside in the sweltering Arizona heat. This reminder of everyday normalcy contrasts painfully with the gravity of the situation.
Chris, your dogs, are they usually outside dogs?
No, I just put them out for you
So
guys.
let's go ahead and get those inside.
Struggling to regain composure, Scholtes makes a feeble attempt to head to the hospital. However, his plan is abruptly interrupted, adding to the growing sense of helplessness.
Just to let you know, I don't want to feel like we're intruding, but we're gonna have to stand by with you for a while. All right.
Is there a reason why?
So any death, we have to treat like a crime scene. I know this is extremely difficult for you. This is a normal process that we have to follow through with. I don't want you to be blindsided by anything, but that's what's going to be going on for right now, okay?
So I'm being treated like a murderer?
No.
I just lost my baby.
Not at all. I know that. And I know this isn't easy for you. That's why I'm trying to be straightforward and honest with you, okay? I don't want to keep any secrets. I don't want to hide anything for you. Someone's going to talk to you about what happened, though. All right? We will keep you updated with everything.
My whole family, my whole family's gonna be ruined.
We'll be all right. So we can't let you do that right now. We have to stand by with you. Okay? As soon as you can, we will let you know.
You can stay in the room if you want, but I'm not gonna talk.
I know this isn't easy for you, but the quicker we get this done and finish up, the sooner you can be with your wife. All right?
I'm trying to rinse off so I can go to the hospital to be with my wife.
We're not going to shower or anything right now. You need to stand by with us.
I don't understand why.
Okay?
In a chilling twist, law enforcement treats the scene as a crime scene, preventing Scholtes from even taking a shower. Officials fear that any alteration of the scene might erase vital evidence, a restriction that leaves him visibly frustrated and distraught.
Please.
I don't understand why.
I tried explaining that to you. We just need to stand by with you.
I'm standing by. Why can't I take a shower while you stand by? What is...
It's not necessary right now. Okay. I'm not going to stand here and watch you shower. There'll be time for that, but it's not right now, okay?
Despite his desperate wish to leave for the hospital, Scholtes is detained by officers who insist he remain on the scene until further notice.
If I go with you guys, can we leave now?
Not right now.
Is that what the delay is? What's the delay?
So we're waiting on some of our detectives to call right now. So we're just...
For me.
And they've been here since.
Just to find out, like you said, to get a statement.
At one point, an officer can be heard discussing Scholtes' earlier admission about leaving Parker in the car. This remark would soon become a key piece of evidence in the ongoing investigation.
Get home because the girls are going to probably head back soon. So we got home, and the girls weren't home yet, but baby was sleeping in the car. And so I had taken some stuff inside, and I had came back out, and the girls were there. They had just pulled up. And so they came inside, and I checked on the baby. She was still sleeping. And then came back inside, and that's where I just kind of like, I was, I don't know, thinking that she was playing with her sisters. I think that me coming home and thinking that, you know, the girls were going to be home, so I got to like come back in and out kind of thing. I don't know what like caused me to do it, but no, I just, we were at home. Like you think when you're at home with your kids, like you're safe, right?
Now, Scholtes later recounted that the last time he checked on Parker was around 2:30 in the afternoon, while his wife arrived home closer to 4, details that sharply contradict his earlier claims and deepen the mystery.
And then, had you done anything like this before, where you just let her sleep in the car or anything like that?
No, that's normally, I mean, I have the girls with me usually, and their girls are always, you know, good about like, Dad, get the baby, you know, like we'll all go inside together. But yeah, the only time it would ever happen would be like at home in the driveway kind of thing.
The investigation took a darker turn when text messages emerged. In one heart-wrenching message sent as Parker was being rushed to the hospital, Scholtes' wife pleaded, "I told you to stop leaving them in the car. How many times have I told you?" Scholtes' remorse was palpable as he muttered, "Babe, I'm sorry." But the reply was devastating. "We've lost her. She was perfect." Further inquiry revealed that this wasn't the first time he had left the children unattended in the car.
Let's come out here, Christopher.
No.
It's okay. It's okay.
No. Okay. So, listen.
No.
Listen. Okay. No. This doesn't change what's happening. This doesn't change what's going on. Okay. No. What happens at this point? It's simple. Okay. What happens at this point is you are going to be taken into custody. All right, and you will be booked, and then after you are booked, you have an initial appearance with the judge within the first 24 hours, okay? After the first 24 hours, right? The judge will determine bond and things like that as far as what happens next. At that point, the case goes to the courts. It'll be between you, it'll be between your attorneys, and it'll be between the county prosecutor. So, again, I can't change the consequences of what happened, all right? But what I'm going to ask of you. Okay.
Could I just have you stand up for me, please?
Come on, Chris. Let's go out here. Can you grab him some shoes, please? No, come on, Christopher. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ultimately, the grand jury indicted Christopher Scholtes on first-degree murder and child abuse charges, upgrading the initial second-degree murder charge. Though he has pleaded not guilty, the overwhelming evidence has left few doubts. This is Killer Files. I'm Angenette Levy. Thank you for joining us as we continue to uncover the truth behind this harrowing case. Stay tuned for our next update.
Okay. And again, just for confirmation, this is not something that you've done before, where the kids have just been left in the vehicle while it's running or anything like that?
No. We're at home.